Hello, I'm Dr. Yuktansh Pandey. I'm a liver transplant surgeon here at Care Banjara, Hyderabad. Now, one very common question occurs in the mind of people that when should I go for a transplant? Who are the candidates for a transplant? Who and what are the indications? So, broadly, if we divide indications of transplant, we can just divide it into two, pediatric and adult related indications. One common indication to both pediatric and adult population is an acute liver failure, which is not responding to conservative measures and worsening despite a good and proper ICU care. A patient of acute liver failure is ideally managed in an ICU setting, and there are various criteria which are used to decide whether a patient of acute liver failure needs a liver transplant. The criteria earlier in 1980s, the transplant criteria which was used in acute liver failure patients was Clinchey criteria. Nowadays, what we use is more sequential organ failure assessment and Apache 2 criteria. Further moving on, other indications in pediatric are, the picture is quite clear, relatively clear. Pediatric patients with inborn error of metabolism like tyrosinemia and Crigler-Najjar type 1 and some other syndromic like Alagille syndromes. These patients require liver transplant, and actually at a very younger age. The early the better for these kids. Other indication which is relatively common in kids is biliary atresia, which is complicated with cirrhosis, and these kids require liver transplant. In such kids, we usually perform portoenterostomy procedures, but when such procedures don't work, these kids, they need a liver transplant later. When it comes to elderly and adult population, the indication is cirrhosis usually, and any kind of hepatitis, may it be a viral hepatitis, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, or a non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, or an alcoholic steatohepatitis, or an autoimmune hepatitis, and Budd-Chiari syndromes, all these, they end up in cirrhosis. Not every patient of cirrhosis needs a liver transplant. There are criteria again here also, criteria like Child-Pugh criteria and a MELD sodium scoring system. Any patient with the child criteria of late B and C, he is a candidate for liver transplant. And a MELD sodium score which is practiced more than 18, he needs a liver transplant. And it is very difficult for a general population to understand these scoring systems. But what we should understand that every organ in our body is related and works in harmony with each other. So if liver function begins to worsen, other organs, they eventually also land up in some kind of failure. Symptoms like hepatic encephalopathy occurs when the brain is involved. Patients develop renal failures when involvement of kidney occurs. Then there are issues with hepatopulmonary syndrome and others. So whenever there is an other organ system involvement, which is either not controlled with medical or conservative measures or keeps on worsening despite conservative measures, such patients should plan an early liver transplant procedure. As per age, and we have done from less than 3 months to more than 70 years. In elderlies, there was a debate, it has been a topic of debate, what is the upper age limit of liver transplant? So there was very interesting study in 2009 by Mayo Clinic, in which they compared more than 70 years transplant to a younger population, less than 60. So the complications, the outcome, the 5-year survival of graft, everything was comparable. So age still, if a patient who has active healthy life and who is not having any active addiction, and such patients should be considered for a liver transplant. Thank you.